All right, the final Jackson area matchup we're going to be taking a look at is the only one in the Big Eight that features two Jackson area teams. That's going to be Homer and Springport. And this is what it looked like when these two teams met. This was the background of the Sunset in 2015 when Homer won pretty handily. I think it was 46-0 the final. And it might look a little bit something like this on Friday, but that's probably would be lava or something like that because it is going to be hot. It is expected to be right around 90 degrees at kickoff, and the only thing that might be as hot as the weather is this Homer offense. Man, that was bad. Okay, I won't quit my day job, but seriously, Jordan Sherman and Jordan Wilson, the quarterback running back duo, it has been lethal for Homer. They have scored 35 points or more in each of their first 4 games. Going 3-1 in that span. I should have set the scene. Homer 3-1, traveling to Springport 2-2. But it's all been about this offense for Homer. That's what's kept it in games thus far this season. And Jordan Sherman having the best season of his career thus far. He has somewhere around the order of 14 touchdowns to just 5 interceptions. Don't have the numbers right in front of me, but it's a very good ratio, and he's been doing a good job protecting the ball. And that's because he's found a favorite target. He has 3 reliable targets. Kyle Klepper and Joe Roth are 2 of them, but this guy, Jacob Wilson, has emerged as the front runner for Jordan Sherman in terms of his go-to guy, and that's really what's helped this offense and why Jordan Sherman has thrown for more than 200 yards in each of his first 4 games. But Homer has been one of the most balanced teams offensively in the area because of this guy, Jordan Wilson. We mentioned him briefly. The running back who has more than 600 rushing yards this season. He just totaled 189 rushing yards on 25 carries last week against Jonesville, punching in another touchdown in Homer's 35-20 win. And trying to scheme and find a way to stop this Homer attack from being as potent as it has been is job number 1 for Matt Schwarzkopf. Springport has not been great defensively this year. They've looked good at times. Against Vandercook Lake and Bronson, they gave up just 7 points and 6 points. But neither of those teams have been terribly impressive this year. They're both 0-4. Against Reading and Union City, teams that are combined 7-1, Springport has given up 34 points to Reading and 40 to Union City. So against teams that can score, Springport has been susceptible to giving up points. But offensively for Springport, they got things back on track with a season-high 56 points last week. Only one time in the last while since has Springport scored 56 or more points. One time last year, Springport scored 59 against Jonesville in the second to final week of the season. But before that, trying to find the last time Springport put up that many points, it's been a while. And Brady Petzold was the quarterback last week, the junior lefty, getting his first start, and he looked good. He passed the ball for more than 400 yards. Had 5 touchdowns in that one. Did throw 3 interceptions, but as to be expected against or for a quarterback making his first career start. And now he's going to be going against a Homer defense that has also been known to give up points. Outside of holding Concord to 12, Homer has given up 106 points in its other 3 games this year. That's more than 35 per contest, which they're scoring that many on offense, but giving up 35 a game, you're not going to win a lot of games that way. So for me, the keys, Springport, Petzold can't throw 3 interceptions next week. I mean, he needs to continue to be aggressive through the air. I mean, good for you, Brady, for throwing for 400 yards last week in a varsity debut. That's pretty impressive stuff. But Springport has to possess the ball, because if you give Homer's offense additional chances, I mean, it's going to overpower you. Jordan Wilson's going to run through you, and Jordan Sherman is going to find any of a number of his weapons that he likes on the outside to throw it by you, throw it around you. Homer can beat you in a number of ways, and I expect Homer to handle Springport this week. The only way I could see Springport keeping this one is not just Brady Petzold keeping this one close or winning, is not just Petzold throwing the ball around, but Derek Keating has to be able to run downhill on Homer. That's how Reading, who amassed nearly 400 rushing yards week 3 against Homer in Homer's lone loss, that's how Reading did it. 63 rushes for 393 yards. Springport's going to need to run, and protect the ball. And if they can do that, they might have a shot, but I still got Homer taking this one in a Big 8 showdown.